Forgotten Harvest delivers over 144,000 pounds of surplus food per day to local charities 5 days a week, and their 29th annual Comedy Night fundraiser will be coming up this April 29th. That's April 29th at the historic Fox Theater in downtown Detroit. Joining us to talk about Forgotten Harvest as well as Comedy Night on the MegaCast is their corporate engagement and events manager, Erica Marra, with us on the MegaCast. Erica, thank you for being with us today.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate your time. So first of all, just give us for those that are not familiar with the work that Forgotten Harvest does, tell us a little bit about what they do to combat hunger and food insecurity in the Metro Detroit area.
Absolutely. So Forgotten Harvest is Metro Detroit's leading food rescue organization. And what we do is we work with roughly over 800 partners, and those can be grocery stores, manufacturers, restaurants, or venues. And we pick up fresh, healthy food that's just surplus that would otherwise go to waste. And we deliver, like you said, 5 days a week to about over 180 charity pantry partners, free of charge across Oakland, Wayne, and Macomb counties.
And so the winter months are obviously difficult for a number of different reasons for people here in Michigan, especially for, I would imagine, with the COVID-19 pandemic going on. It doesn't make things any easier for those that are already struggling in normal times, or we're already struggling in more normal times to secure food on the table for themselves and for their families. Are the winter months typically more difficult for those that are facing food insecurity to secure those necessities, and does that make the operations of Forgotten Harvest kind of have to kick into overdrive or change different and be different during these months of the year in order to address that surplus?
I would say that we've definitely seen an uptick in the amount of people that we've been serving since the COVID-19 pandemic in general. And one of the ways that we're looking to combat that actually is with our new building that we'll be moving into this spring. Of course, we want to be able to serve that increased number of people, but one of our other goals with our new space, with our new building, is to be able to create a more equitable mix of food that we are delivering to pantries, who's then giving to food insecure people in our neighborhoods. Want to make sure that we have the right amount of food to give to people at the right place at the right time. So a good balance of protein, good balance of fruits and vegetables, of pantry staples, and really just making the process a bit more equitable so that people who are in need are getting, the right balance.
So as mentioned in the opening of the interview, on April 29th of this year, Forgotten Harvest will be holding its 29th annual Comedy Night fundraiser at the Fox Theater in downtown Detroit. Tickets will be ranging from $35 to $175 and can be purchased through Ticketmaster. Those became available last week, Friday, January 28th of this year. And also sponsorship packages are available as well. So tell us first about what people can expect to experience if they attend Comedy Night, and how people can get involved either individually or with their organizations if they'd like to sponsor the event as well.
Absolutely. So as mentioned, this is our 29th annual Comedy Night. So this fundraising event has been happening almost as long as our organization has been operating, since 1990. This will be our first time returning to the Fox in 2 years because of the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2020, we unfortunately had to cancel. And then last year's event was a virtual event with Jay Leno. But this year we are so proud and so excited to bring back Seth Meyers. Again, that's April 29th at the Fox Theater in Detroit. Our goal is to raise enough money to distribute over 2 million meals into our community. And there are a couple ways to get involved, as you mentioned. One would be to purchase a ticket. Tickets are on sale now at forgottenharvest.org/Comedy Night 2022. You can find all the information about ticketing there. We also have opportunities for individuals or businesses to sponsor. All of that information regarding our sponsorship booklet, our sponsorship form is available online. All of those sponsorships are tax deductible, and they start around $1,000. And there's also a way to contribute with this event in conjunction. We also have an online and a live auction. The live auction takes place during the event on the 29th, and then we have an online auction that runs throughout the week of the event. So even if you're not attending, there's a way to kind of get involved there as well. And then we offer, if anyone would like to donate an auction item, such as experiences, gift cards, all that information is online as well.
And so Seth Meyers, of course, as you said, is going to be the special guest along with others at Comedy Night, which is Friday, April 29th at 7 p.m. at the Fox Theater in downtown Detroit. How did your organization secure Seth Meyers for this event? And much like you did with another star of late night last year for the virtual event in Jay Leno.
Of course. So this is actually going to be Seth Meyers' third event with us. We're very grateful. He's a great asset and ally in the fight against food insecurity. And in the past, we've also had talent including like Jim Gaffigan, Tim Allen, as you said, Jay Leno. Yeah. So it's been really fun to work with these celebrities to raise awareness about our mission within our community to people. Maybe they're coming to an event just to see a comedian, but they're also going to be exposed to our mission and the work that we do, and hopefully be able to chip in with that as well. So it's a great way for us to gain exposure, and we're really looking forward to having Seth back.
We're joined by Erica Marra. She is the Corporate Engagements and Events Manager at Forgotten Harvest, joining us on the MegaCast. You can learn more information about Forgotten Harvest by visiting their website at forgottenharvest.org. You can learn more as well about their Comedy Night event happening Friday, April 29th of this year at 7 o'clock at the Fox Theater in downtown Detroit by visiting forgottenharvest.org/Comedy Night 2022, forgottenharvest.org/Comedy Night 2022, where you can learn more information about sponsorship, purchase tickets, and more. And so, as you mentioned, last year's event was virtual due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Things are much different at this moment in time than they were a year ago. A lot more things are able to be in person. Of course, shows and entertainment are back to some semblance of normal. Being that this is going to be an indoor event, it will be at the Fox Theater in downtown Detroit. What sort of COVID-19 protocols can people expect to have in place if they're interested in attending or are planning to attend this event in April?
Absolutely. So our donors drive our mission, and we feel like it's our responsibility to do our part to try and keep everyone safe. So that said, we do have some COVID-19 policies in place for this event. One being that we will require you to either show proof of vaccination or the results of a negative COVID test within 72 hours before the event to attend. And then we also are requiring masks when not eating or drinking as well.
We're joined by Erica Marra from Forgotten Harvest on the MegaCast. Again, their website, forgottenharvest.org/Comedy Night 2022 to learn more information. So sponsorships are available for the event. Are there different levels of sponsorship that are available for people? And is it just organizations or corporate sponsorships, or can individuals also sponsor this event? And up to what point in time can they provide that sponsorship?
Absolutely. So individuals or corporate entities are welcome to sponsor. We have sponsorship levels ranging from $1,000 to, I believe, $25,000 or $50,000, which would be our presenting sponsor. And all of those include a number of promotional incentives. Also they include tickets to the event, as well as tickets to our VIP sponsor pre-party that we hold at the Colony Club every year. And that is held right before the event. And yeah, we really appreciate anyone who is willing to help us put this event on, be successful, and help make a dent in food insecurity in our area.
We're joined by Erica Marra, the Corporate Engagements and Events Manager at Forgotten Harvest on the MegaCast. You can learn more information about Forgotten Harvest and about Comedy Night by visiting forgottenharvest.org/Comedy Night 2022. That's forgottenharvest.org/Comedy Night 2022. Where you'll learn more information about the show that will be happening on April 29th of this year at 7 p.m. in downtown Detroit at the Fox Theater. Purchase tickets online and learn more information about sponsorship, COVID-19 policies, their auctions, and more. And so what other events, Erica, can people be expecting to be coming up through Forgotten Harvest to help raise awareness and raise funds, of course, to combat food insecurity here in the Metro Detroit area?
Sure, absolutely. As mentioned, we are moving into our new building this year, so people can expect an open house a little bit later in the spring to come check out our new space, what we're doing to better serve the community in that new building, some of the new technology we're using, and all that fun stuff. So that'll be coming later this spring. We also have two more of our larger public fundraisers throughout the rest of the year. One is our summer event, which will be tweaked a little bit this year. A lot of things still in the works, but we're very excited to bring that back again. that was impacted as well due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So we'll be bringing that back in the summer of 2022 with a little bit of a new format. And then also later in the fall is our Women's Harvest Lunch. That last year, because of the pandemic too, was also tweaked into Chop Down Hunger, which was an online cooking competition. But as of right now, we are planning on bringing back the Women's Harvest Luncheon in the fall. And that's a great networking opportunity for female professionals in the area to come out, have a fun culinary experience, and make a difference in our mission.
And so, Erica, what about volunteer opportunities? Is there still a greater need for increased volunteer opportunities through Forgotten Harvest at this time? And what are some of those opportunities that may be available if people are interested in helping out your organization?
Absolutely. So we still have volunteer opportunities open currently, and those consist of either repack volunteer opportunities at our warehouse in Royal Oak, or working at one of our mobile pantry sites and helping to actually distribute food at a pantry site. We do also have COVID-19 precautions in place just in an effort to keep everyone safe, but they are distanced. I believe we accept ages 16 and over for our volunteer experiences, and all of that information, if you'd like to sign up or would just like more information, can be found online on our website as well at forgottenharvest.org under the volunteer tab.
And you can learn more about the 29th Annual Comedy Night fundraiser benefiting Forgotten Harvest as well by visiting their website, forgottenharvest.org/Comedy Night 2022, or just go to their website, forgottenharvest.org, and there will be a link right at the top of the page that will pop up when you go to their website. That will link you to all the information you need to know about Comedy Night, including purchasing tickets, $35 to $175 per ticket through Ticketmaster, as well as a link to the Ticketmaster page to purchase those tickets, sponsorship information, COVID protocols, and more. ForgottenHarvest.org/Comedy Night 2022. Erica, just another minute or so left before we say goodbye today. Anything else that we haven't touched on today that you'd like to discuss, or other information that would be important for our audience to know or consider about Forgotten Harvest at this time?
Absolutely. Mostly we're just very grateful for the opportunity to come on the show and kind of help spread the word about everything that we've got going on. There's lots coming in the future for Forgotten Harvest, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. And again, any other information that you'd like to find out about our mission, about this particular event, volunteer opportunities, sponsorships, anything of the sort, we really encourage you to head to our website. We've got all that information on there. Again, it's forgottenharvest.org.
Erica, thank you very much for joining us.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.